Greetings and welcome to Hydroneer, or should I say welcome back. After all, we did do videos of this game on this channel. We did start running into some problems, like vehicles spinning out of control in the sky, things like that. And there was a lot of talk of the big update they were going to do, a massive change, so I figured we'll put it on hold and we'll come back when that happens. Well, that update dropped on Sunday. I was going to dive right in, but there were a lot of reports of problems, so I figured, you know what? We'll give them a few days to patch it up. It is a massive change, and of course that patching has taken place. Is everything fixed? I have no idea. But like I said, it is a massive change. There's a lot of things different in the game, and a lot of underlying things too. So I figure, why don't we just jump in, start playing it, see all the changes, and see whether or not all the bugs have been squeezed out of the system. So let's get going and start a new game. All right, we're going to call this second because it's our second playthrough and the second version of the game. So let's go. All right, and welcome to Hydroneer. All right, so this is our initial digging area. This is Ember Cradle. This is to get us a lot of money so we can buy something else, because this is a small area, it's not very deep, and it only has starting purposes to it. Okay, our vehicle. Hopefully it doesn't spin into space anymore. What is this? Craftable in Ice Helm. Used machines, Tier 1, limited stock. Forge Iron Harvester, Forge Iron Drill. Okay, so the way things are working now, as I understand it, is everything is tiered. So the lowest tier would be the worst one, right? So this is tier 1. And it says limited stock, craftable in Ice Helm. So, I mean, can you only buy a couple of them like these? And you basically have to make the rest of them? And these are just the tier 1s too. That's interesting. And of course, these are for repairing. You have the spanner, which does 1 repair, and then a tool bag, which has 5 of them in there. So the way things would work is if you wanted to buy one of these guys, you'd put something on the platform here, you'd put money in there, and then you'd press the button. Otherwise, if you just grab it and run away with it, yeah, you get the Wilhelm screen and it just goes back. So you won't be able to take anything out of here unless you buy it. Okay, that's new. That's new. I don't know why they're over here. I guess maybe some people actually like to do the drilling over here. Maybe it's necessary now. I have no idea. Anyway, this, of course, is the main store, and it's the same situation. If you wanted to buy something like a pan, you put it here, and then it would tell you how much it is. And then you'd have to have money and put it in there in order to actually buy it. Now, there's no inventory in this game. Everything has a physical representation, including money. So you'd actually have to put money in there in order to actually buy stuff. So you're going to have to carry your money around with you. So here, just take that back. It'll pop back into place eventually. So there's a lot of things here we're going to need. Okay, TNT, just lying on the ground. It's a wonderful thing. And of course, there's fishing in the game, if that's some stuff too. There's a whole bunch of things we're going to need here, but we don't have anything. We have no money at all. So we need to get going with that. It's going to be very primitive to start with, but then again, that's the way everybody starts, isn't it? Is that my shovel? That is my shovel. And that is a lamp too. So I think you do that. Right, there is a day-night cycle, and I don't have a bed until I can actually buy one, so it may get dark quickly. Okay, so the way it works is you dig, the dirt sticks to the shovel, you put it into a pan, you put water into the pan, and then you use the brush to actually get rid of the dirt and hopefully have a really nice shiny thing in there. There's a bunch of things that you can get from the lowest going up. There is iron, there's gold, there's unrefined gems, there's power shards. They're going to be necessary for powering your machines in the future. And there's also another element. I forget the name of it. It actually isn't used. It might be used now. So I don't know if they've actually got that going yet. But we need to get going. Okay, so now here's the thing. This area is all diggable. That seam right there shows you where that ends. So this stuff is not diggable. Right here is diggable. The thing is that this does angle down until bedrock, which by the way isn't too deep here. So you want to make sure that you aim for the middle. Another thing to keep in mind is we're going to have to pipe water into the cave we're going to dig. Now I can't dig that cave until I have a pickaxe. So that's expensive. We're going to have to do things very primitively. So let's see. I'm trying to pick my spot here. All right, why don't we do that? I think that's good. All right, now my shovel currently has dirt on it. So I'm going to walk over here and I'm going to go boom. Then I'm going to drop this. Then I have to get water in here. This is one way. Just drop it, pick it up, and then drop it again. Okay, stop that. Good. And then we get the brush, and then we brush the dirt out, and then we got a piece of iron. I want gold. Gold is what I want. Okay, we got a bucket here. Drop that in the bucket. Oh, and this is our sole transportation. What's our easy transportation for now? We do have access to the to that over there. It runs on water, by the way. It's in the name of the game. Everything runs on water. Oh, and the map. All right, let's pick. We got to pick. See, even the game map is something to pick up. Okay, so we're on the left side of the screen in the middle, Ember Cradle. Okay, there are new locations up there. So we have Snow Ruin Falls and Ice Helm. Ice Helm is where they said we would be crafting those iron devices over there. All right, so those are new dig sites. Now, when I did the first playthrough of this game, I did the one at the bottom there, South Hope, because it's got a lot of water around it, obviously. A lot of these sites have different ways of getting water. I think it was Mildew's Aquifer, where the water is actually underground, which can be useful for some things, depending on what you're doing. All right, let's drop this and get back to work because we have to get very busy. All right, so let's go back over here and dig here. If I have to grab dirt, I might as well do it where I intend to dig. So I'm going to need a pickaxe. A pickaxe is very expensive, so we're going to be doing a lot of this. A whole lot of this. And hoping that gold will show up. Okay, no gold. Because otherwise, this is not going to make me any money. Now, okay, let me get that. See, here's the thing. There's two dots on the screen, right? There's the blue dot in the middle, and to the lower right of that, there's a darker one. That is actually the target of when you're going to drop something here, right? So we'll just do that. There we go. Yeah, I need a pan, a second pan, because that is not acceptable. I can't spend all my time aiming and such like that because we have a lot of this to do, a whole lot. All right, and put that in there, drop that, take this, put this in the water. Yeah, it's going to be very tedious in the beginning because we need money in order to do stuff. And, oh, we got gold. There be gold out there. Okay, let me aim this, throw that in there. See, the stuff on the top isn't really worth very much, so you have to do a lot of it. That's the reason what I need to do is I need to dig, and I need to get to the bottom of this little dig site because the things down there will be worth more. But the thing is, you don't want to keep running up and down here just to get the water. So that is the reason that we're going to need to pipe water so it kind of just falls right down there. So that way we can get all of the materials down there. Here, we throw this in here. And then we can do things with it. See, if we get a whole bunch of iron, it does start becoming more useful because what you can do is, not that I want it now though, you can start melting it down. You can put it in, make it into ingots using casts, and then you can get a an anvil and a blacksmith hammer and make things. And that is actually where the real money starts coming in, when you can start making things. Now, you can also find unrefined gems, and then you can basically grind them in order to. Okay, I was about to dump that in the water. Yeah, the thing is, until you can actually get the pattern down with this, it is a little bit on the tedious side. Okay. There was nothing in there. I didn't even know. Is there something? Oh, no, it's under there. It jumped out. It's like I'm hiding. I don't want to go. This is my home. So, okay. Just this. Yeah, I want a pan. It's like the first thing I'll buy is a pan. Although I really do need the pickaxe. And I need a bed because when it gets dark, it's going to be a little bit annoying to do this. All right, so let's get back to this. All right, so what I am going to do is a whole lot of this. As a matter of fact, you know what I should do? All right, here's what I'm going to do. We'll do one more. I don't need a lot of money. You know what I need? I need that pan because this is already filling up and I'm going to have to do a lot with this. So I think what we'll do, oh, that's all right. But it's still not going to be a lot because this is kind of tedious right here. You know what I mean? So what we're going to do is I'm going to pick this up, right? Because I'm not going to pick them up one at a time. I'm going to get a pan. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk this up and we're going to sell it. Not going to get very much. But then again, a pan doesn't really cost very much now, does it? And then we have to save up for the pickaxe. All right, so there's two places you can sell. You can sell here at the jeweler, and you can sell at the stock market, right? All right, now, but the price is down in the stock market, so you don't want to sell there. Thing is, it wouldn't take what I'm carrying anyway. You can only sell completed products. I think you could sell an ingot, but really it's for the things you can make. You can make swords and jewelry and things like that. That's where you'd really want to sell them. So the thing is, if you have both of them, the jeweler and the stock market, what you can do is like check the price. See, at the moment, the stock market was down, so you would get less than you would get from over here. But the way it works is you put it on the table, right? 36. Yeah, I knew it wasn't going to be very much. All right, so what that means is it's going to take the stuff out of the bucket and leave me the bucket. But then it's going to give me the money. All right, so my money is in there. It's not very much. All right, so, but I don't have an inventory, so look. Physical representation. So what I need to do is that. All right. Now let's carry that back with us. So I would take that money and put it in down here so that I can buy something. And like I said, what I want to buy is a pan because this bucket is just not going to do the job for me. All right. Why don't we put it over here? Because I don't even know if I want to do bucket here. Let's see. Can I get that? There we go. All right. So now I would drop the money in here. Right, so now I have 36 in there. So let's get this pan and let's drop it here. And that costs 12. So I'm going to hit the button. And now I have 24 over here and I have myself a new pan. So what I'm going to do is I am going to fill this pan. It's going to be long. It's going to be tedious. And you do not need to see this. As a matter of fact, the next thing you're going to see is a pan that is full of stuff. So I have been very hard at work. I don't know what that's going to get me, but I hope it's enough for a pickaxe. As a matter of fact, I also got 4 power shards and 2 uncut gems at the same time. And my little hole is not so little anymore. Matter of fact, I could probably get stuck in there. Okay, so let's take it and see what we're going to get for this. I'm hoping it's going to be enough to do the job for us, right? By the way, I did end up spending that last 24 on a bed. Where's the bed over there? It's right there, the cot right there. I had exactly 24 and it costed 24, so at the moment I have 0. My entire life's fortune is in this pan right now. Hopefully, it does me well. Okay, 238. Okay, well that's decent starting stuff there, right? So here we're gonna get this. We're gonna put this down here, and we'll pick it up there. You notice it's a little bit bigger. The more that's in the pile, the bigger it's going to be. You could be walking around with a huge pile of stuff in no time. All right, I do believe that's going to do what we need, because I need to get to the bottom of the dig area. So let's just go over here. Boom. Drop that there. And as you can see, yes, it is empty. So let's just put this in here. Let me take the pan. Should I bring... Nah, I don't think it's a big issue. It'll be a pain anyway. I have to bring the pickaxe with me, but I also have to bring blocks because I'm going to need blocks. 5 usually does the job for now, because I am going to have to get other things, including the furnace, a crucible, and then the casting mold. Those should get me the what's names that I need, the ingots. But then I'm going to need an anvil, and I'm going to need a blacksmith hammer, which is both of which together is kind of expensive, in order to make things like weapons and jewelry, basically for selling. That's what they're for. Okay, but at the moment I need pickaxe. Okay, so that's good. All right, so we're going to put that down there, right? And then I'm going to need blocks. I may not fit them all on at once because the game gets a little wacky with that. Can I put that over there? All right, there we go. I think that 5 is pretty good, but maybe 4, considering space issues, will do for now. Okay, so that should do. All right, boom. The blocks only cost 5 each. It's the pickaxe that's the real big item here. All right, but we're going to move over here. All right, and I'm going to start expanding on that hole. Now, unlike the shovel, I don't get any dirt for it. I'm basically just destroying the dirt in order to get down, which is kind of what I want to do. So the blocks are kind of steps for getting back. All right, so let's start with this. All right, so let's grok. As you can see, yeah, unfortunately, as you can see, it's a dull pickaxe. It's a tier 1, so you're probably going to have to either buy or make a better one, which means that this is going to take a lot longer than it used to take. Because it used to be when you bought a pickaxe in this game, it was the pickaxe and that was it. So basically, it did the best job that a pickaxe can possibly do in a game. Unfortunately now, this is probably going to be slower than normal, but I'm going to give you a good idea of what I'm doing before we go to a fade out and a fade in. All right, so here, let me get this now. Okay, put this over here. Okay, I didn't want you falling into the hole. No, I didn't want you falling into the hole. Right there. Okay, I just said I don't want you falling into the hole. Try it now. All right, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to right click. I guess that's good. I mean, I can always put another block there, but the idea is just a good way of getting out. And let me just clear this away here. So basically, I would make room for the next one, and of course, just dig down. So when I'm doing this, I have to keep in mind that I am going to have to get water in here. So the way that's going to work, wait a second. Yeah, I need the other block now, don't I? Yeah, I do. All right, let me get another one of the blocks here. Because otherwise it's going to be a real pain. Now okay, that was really dumb of me. But I need this. I should have left that there. Yes, you can only carry one thing at a time in your hands. Here, just do this and right click. And that's exactly where I wanted you to go. Right. Now I have to get my pickaxe. It's been a while since I played this game, after all. Been a while. I think it was November, something like that. Boom. Right, so what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to get water piping its way over this way. Hopefully it goes in that direction. So that when I'm digging things down there, I don't have to run back over there to get water. The water will be dripping down. Now, I don't need a flow of water because I'm not powering anything. Everything eventually gets powered by water, with the exception, of course, for little things that are powered by these. We can actually merge them together. They can be melted together into ingots as well. Let's get back to this here for a second here. So when I have a big old cavern down here, I'll be digging at the bottom, getting better minerals and stuff like that, better stuff for selling and, of course, making into things. But I'm going to need water coming in. So that's what the piping is going to do. So I have to make sure when I make a cave, I keep that in perspective. And I'm going to need one of those blocks, ain't I? Because I'm already starting to have problems here. Right, so at the moment, that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be digging, and you know what? Well, we'll see if 4 does the job. I'm going to need more down there because the things that I need don't sit on dirt. They're going to have to sit on items here. Hold on a second. Okay, can you down there? Can you sit down there? Okay, right there. Boom, right there. That should do the job. All right, now let me get my... Oop. I bounced back. Physics is the thing. All right. All right. Just clearing that because otherwise I'm going to bump my head on the way down, right? Can't have my bumping my head. All right, so this stuff's all clearable. It's the stuff on the bottom that's worth more. So that's the, that is where we're going. We're going down. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue to work my way down. I'm going to put the last block down. And when we are there, we will be back. And morning has arrived once again. And I got another good night's sleep on my cot. And I do believe I've made some excellent progress here. So I'm all the way down to bedrock. And this stuff around here is what I need to be grabbing. I also started working on hollowing this out so that I can get water in here. But then again, I don't have the money for that yet. So I did do some gathering down here. Not a lot. You can see it's a few. But it should work out a lot better than the ones we did before. As a matter of fact, I got another power gem while I was down there. And I do believe it's slightly bigger than the others. But let's just go sell some stuff. Like I said, the last time when we got to 238, I spent a long time gathering. A long time. This one, I think there's only 6 in there. So this should work out a little bit better for us. And okay, there it is, 169. That is much better. If I'd spent that much time as I spent with the other one, I'd have like 500 or something like that. All right, let's just sell that stuff. Let's grab this, put this down here. And okay, there is it. There it is right there. We'll just throw it in there. Okay, that's going to help a lot. Because I need to start getting water involved in this. Because after all, it's in the name of the game, isn't it? All right, so let's keep this up here. Let's put this over here. And we'll grab this. And then we'll merge it with this one here. You got to aim for the other coin. All right, so now we have... Wait a minute. My aim was off. Hold on. Okay, it's not merging. Hold on a minute. We'll do this merge here. There we go. Okay, 265. That is going to be very useful. Let's get this over here. And I think what I'll do is I'll bring the cart over. It'll save me from running back and forth. Okay, so how much am I going to need? I guess until I plug it in, I'm not going to know, right? All right. Okay, yeah, it's a little janky, isn't it? It's a little janky. I'm moving slow, and I can't even see the cart. It's pretty darn janky. Okay, so hold it a minute. Can you just turn into here like this and then let go? Okay, so what I need to do is I need to put the items I want in the cart. All right, so first and foremost, the forged iron intake, because otherwise we don't get water, right? Can we up here and then drop that? Drop it there. There we go. You just fell out of there, didn't you? Ugh. Hold it. Okay, it's just going to be a pain, isn't it? All right. So the other things I'm going to need is I'm going to need the straight pipes. So I was kind of hoping that things would work out a little bit better. Okay, that one goes in. See, I have no idea how many of these I'm going to need. I'm probably going to need a bunch of them. The thing is that I'm going to need a lot of them in the end anyway. And they aren't changing the way they did things. Notice that there's no like straight pipe here with a valve. That's because you attach the valve to the straight pipe now, which is a lot more convenient, isn't it? All right. All right. I guess I'm going to have to come back for the intake here, right? All right. Let's see. Because these things are not that expensive here. They're 22 each, and you can see currently 146. I'm thinking we grab one more. Because all we basically need is a gentle drip of water. All right, so just do this. That, there we go. How much we have left? Okay, we have 97 left. All right, so this. All right, I will come back for that. Yeah, it doesn't let you run with this. really slow. And you know what? It's kind of unnerving. Couldn't you have like the handles in the front just so that I could see them? Yeah, I mean, the handle sticking out in the front would be kind of cool, you know, just so that we can see. All right, I have to come back for this, but I don't have to make all the other trips now, do I? All right, now this is the most important thing because this is going to be getting the water. All right, let's see about this. All right, hold on a minute. Okay, no, I think it's R. All right. Okay, you notice the water is dripping out. I mean, it can be down here. I probably should move it a little bit more over, though. All right, give me this. Eventually, you get a hammer to hammer something into place, right? But at the moment, no. All right, let's see. Oh, is that going to be a problem? No, it's not. It's not going to be a problem. All right. There. I'll make it work. I guess maybe a little. You know what? We'll make it work. This is not a. Oh, where am I going? They're over here. This is not a. You know, the final form, right? Okay, right there. Boom, like that. Yeah. Now that I look at it, we're gonna need more of these. See, what I need is I need the drip going into the cave. That way I can put the pan underneath there and it'll just fill up with water, right? Yeah, I'm going to have to work out how many of these I'm going to need because it's going to be a bit, isn't it? All right, once we get these in here, I think I have at least one more. Okay, right there. There we go. And yeah, that's the last one. All right, so let's see here. Right there. All right, so how many more do I need? You'd think at least 4. But to be safe, probably 5. All right. Let me get those. 4 is going to have to do because I couldn't afford a 5th one. So let's see. We'll make it work. One way or another, we'll make it work. If I have to dig, I'll dig, right? All right, so let's see here. Come on, right there, right there. Nope, 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 come on. Right there, right there. Oh, no, no, not there. Wow, how does it even work? Let's try that again. There we go, there we go. And I have 2 more left. Okay, that should do the job. Matter of fact, it might be a little bit on the overkill side. There. I mean, that can work. But what if I did one more? After all, I do have it. I can always take them off, right? Boom, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay, where's my pickaxe? Wait a minute. Is that going down there or is it, hold it a second. It's off, it's off. It's in there somewhere. Let me find it. Ooh, 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 I found it. Yeah, there we go. All right. Okay, so this is going to be a lot more convenient for me. All right, so here's what we're going to do. Here, put this down for now. All right, let's get this. Okay, let's just throw that in there if we can. Hold on. Might have to clear it up a little bit there. Hold on. Yeah, I'm going to have to clean that up a little bit. All right. And let's get the shovel. And then here, shovel. Right that. And then let's get the brush because we're going to need that. I'm also going to need the other pan too, right? All right, so let's see. All right, just clear this out of the way so that I can get what I want. I still have plenty of this stuff to mine, right? All right, so let's take this. Oh, yeah. Take this and we'll put it here. Missed it by that much. There we go. Oh, there we go. Just filled up there, didn't it? Okay, so where's me shovel? There's me shovel. All right. The good thing about that is it stops the noise too. So we're going to do this. Oh, and I put it in. And then... Okay, drop it. Okay, I'm going to need room to drop that. And then I have this. Yeah, I need the other pan, don't I? All right, let me get the other pan. And I'm going to have to clear the area a little bit more. But you're going to get the idea of how much better this is going to work. All right, so why don't we put this here for now? Yeah, I have to clear a lot more of this area here. All right, you grab this. You put that in there. You drop that. You get that, and then let me get that, and that's gold, and then I should probably have this near me too. Yeah, I'm getting stuck on stuff here. All right, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? And down. All right, so I'm going to need to do a lot more clearing around here because I'm getting stuck on stuff. All right, but the idea is I no longer have to go running off to the little river nearby, and I don't even have to move the pan. It can just sit there, and it's going to make it so we don't hear that dripping, which does get a little bit annoying. But we don't have to hear that now. All right, do I have enough room here? Because I need to be able to crank these guys out. All right, let's pick this up, and let's put it in a nice convenient spot right there. And where was this? Boom. Okay, if I get all of my little tools now, I can go this, drop, this, boom, and I can just pick that out of there. Okay, I have to move for that, so it's not as convenient. So maybe this spot will do, right? That. Yeah, it doesn't have a space issue, so sometimes it's not going to let me do that, but okay. I need to have the optimal location, but you can see that this is a lot more, okay, it's not letting me drop it because of the stuff around, so I'm going to have to do a lot of clearing here, but you can see that this is going to work, where is it right there, a lot better, right? And then I'm just going to fill this up over and over again, and we're going to get a lot of money, and then I can start working on the next phase. Oh, not that. Put that out of the way. This one. Yeah, I need to clear the area around me because I'm having problems because of that. But I mean, you can get the idea, right? All I have to do is dig, put it in there, use that, pick it up, put it in there, and I can just do that. But I mean, yeah, I have to clear all of this away because it is causing me problems. Anyway, I think that's a good start though. So what I'm going to do is I am going to use that in order to get a whole pan full of good stuff. We're going to sell that, and then we can move on to the next phase. That being getting the iron and the gold separated, melting them down, and then making ingots, and then of course crafting. And crafting is where the real money is going to come from. But at least I am not running back over there in order to fill my pan with water. It's automatically being filled right there. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for now. If you want to see more of this series, please give the video a like, say something in the comments for the Great God algorithm, and of course subscribing is the best way to show your support for a series and a YouTuber. So anyway, thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it, and play games because games are fun. See you.